All right, here we are at some hot spring. We're too cool to tell you the name of it because, well, tell us
It's
why.
blistering hot out here.
This is
Beautiful.
Erica.
Hi, all. My name's Erica. I'm a teacher from California on an amazing adventure for myself, and I landed here. Can you push that away a little bit?
It's on fisheye, so I'm trying to get it close for the sound.
Oh, okay.
Look, so it looks a lot less far than it
Got
is.
it, got it.
Sure that's okay?
No, that's totally fine, yeah.
I don't mean to shove it in your face. I just have it this way so that the sound is easier.
Okay, got it, got it, got it. Um, yeah, great time meeting some people, just pushing myself to places I never thought I'd be. Um, I guess that's it.
When did you start your journey?
It depends upon when the start date is. Maybe I started it when I decided I was going to take this road trip. Maybe I started it when I actually left. Maybe I started it when I got separated from my first crew because of a bear. Maybe I started it when I left Kings Canyon.
Kings Canyon, nice. Can you tell me about Kings Canyon?
It's fantastic. I think it's on par with Yosemite. There's a lot of little beautiful hidden pockets. So check it out. Yeah, it lives up to its name.
So what drives you to travel? Are you traveling like by yourself? Are you traveling with people?
I'm alone. Don't post that until after I get back.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual adventure for myself, emotional adventure for myself that I can't accomplish if anybody else is in the driver's seat with me.
What kind of impact do you hope this trip has on you and your life and your worldview?
I hope that it reminds me of who I am and what my purpose is and my strength and my integrity as not only just a woman but in my profession as well.
Nice. So do you tend more towards like you were very fun and forward last night. You just started talking and stuff, but are you always so, outgoing? Do you like
Um,
seek people out on the road or do you kind of like does it depend on your mood that day?
More dependent. If I'm out with people, then I'll be talkative. But if I don't want to talk to people, then I won't be out. You won't see me.
What's your favorite activity you're looking forward to on the rest of your trip? How long are you going to be out here?
I'm looking forward to hiking the Grand Canyon.
Ooh, do you know about Supai?
I do know about Supai.
Ooh,
That's on the agenda too.
ooh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I got those reservations 3 years ago, so
Good for
super
you.
stoked.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna do the Brighter Angel Trail, go down to the bottom, up to the top. Um, Once again, I can do it. Just dependent on myself, resilient, to put myself out in the elements, figure it out. You got it.
Why do you feel you are driven to test your limits the way you do? What
To
factors?
remind myself that I can.
Were there like
Because
factors in your life? Were there points in your life when maybe you didn't feel like you could achieve things, and now you're like doing this to show yourself you're not that person,
maybe a little bit,
or have you
yeah.
always been this like tough girl that rock climbs and rides around their bike everywhere alone and being like super cool and tough? Were you
Um,
always this way, or
Maybe that's been my alter ego.
I see? So you're like channeling energy from faking it till you make it type thing, or what?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
You mentioned an injury years ago.
Yeah,
Want to talk about that at all, or is that kind of tough?
no, I can talk about that. I fell rock climbing and my foot was like hanging on by like the thread, and it's pretty nasty. And it's
How did you feel while you were falling? Did you know like what was happening while you're falling, or were
oh
you?
yeah, I knew I was gonna take a fall, but I didn't think I was gonna fall and hurt myself as drastically as I did. Um, but anyways, fast forward, it's been an emotional, just a roller coaster. I lack of better words to uh, just feel like I'm the same person.
So you've kind of defined yourself through like pushing your limits, and maybe you're not as able to push your limits anymore,
Probably,
or you're having to define yourself through a new set of limits.
a little bit of both.
And I'm sure that's hard too, because like you mentioned earlier, you kind of get bored once you start to plateau, and maybe you
Mm.
feel like your plateau is a little sooner because you're still healing.
Well, I think that's as healed as it's gonna get. But
So what
um,
do you do to cope with those negative feelings about the process of healing? And you seem to keep a pretty good attitude.
focus on what I can.
Well, tell me about your car. How long have you had this car? Is it named? What's the name?
Her name's Whitney. She's been with me since 1999.
What do the people in San Francisco think about that?
Either they think it's really cool, it's a relic, or they think I should sell it and get a new car because I can't afford it, which is probably true. I could, but why?
I'm gonna check out this beast. Let's see. Oh, cool. Cool.
Don't. I don't want.
No, I promise you, I'm not.
Not the.
Yeah. I'm not. No. All right, so let's see. We're probably gonna get to the end of this. You've had your car since '99. You're traveling. Tell me about a time where you have struggled and persevered through it and come out stronger. Like sometime you like questioned everything and you just kind of like kept on.
Question everything.
You kept on trucking even though you questioned everything and you pushed through and.
Yeah,
and
there was a
afterwards
hard time when I was teaching, and so I took a road trip to Death Valley. Rented a car that time because she was not behaving. And just took a guitar, took my tent, headed down for a week, and just disappeared basically.
So that's how you dealt with it.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about being alone that brings out the best you in you?
Just introspection, away from noise. It's kind of frenetic in the city. Other people's voices aren't necessarily what you need when you need to be with yourself. Sometimes you just need to like focus on those voices and the truth inside you and cope with it. And then when you're ready, then you can bring other people in, but it's you first.
That's awesome. Well, any tips for solo travelers who maybe they're women, maybe they're not, who are just kind of feeling a little nervous about going off on their own that want to give it a shot?
I mean, do it. I mean, there's something to be afraid of. I totally get it. But pay attention to your intuition. That's the biggest thing. I mean, if your intuition says get out, then get out. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings.
Have you ever been a hitchhiker?
No.
Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker?
No.
Maybe next time. Just kidding. Maybe you'd pick me up. I'd smile big. Look, I don't look desperate on the road. I look happy.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for the interview. You're awesome.
This is-
Have a great day. Enjoy your whatever destination, which we're going to keep disclosed. Bye.